Hello, boys and girls. It is day 2 of what will happen if we change the temperature of water. Let's begin our video with the song. Everyone, get on your feet.
Boys and girls, this song is about following directions. So listen closely and see if you can follow the directions that I give. And get ready because later on we're gonna dance. If you're a boy, if you're a boy, clap your hands.
All the boys, clap your hands.
If you're a girl, if you're a girl, stamp your feet. If you're a boy, if you're a boy, tap your head.
All the boys, tap your head.
If you're a girl, if you're a girl, rub your belly.
Girls, rub your belly.
If you're a kid, dance around, dance around. If you're a kid, dance around, dance around and stop. If you're a boy, if you're a boy, raise the roof. If you're a girl, if you're a girl, jump rope.
Girls, jump rope.
If you're a boy, if you're a boy, fly a spaceship. If you're a girl, if you're a girl, go swimming.
Swimming, girls.
If you're a kid, dance around, dance around. If you're a kid, dance around, dance around and stop. If you're a boy, if you're a boy, become a snake. If you're a girl, if you're a girl, become a frog.
Rip it. Rip it.
If you're a boy, if you're a boy, snap your fingers. If you're a girl, if you're a girl, run in place. If you're a kid, dance around, dance around. If you're a kid, dance around, dance around and stop. Let's do one more time. If you're a kid, dance around, dance around. If you're a kid, dance around, dance around and stop.
All right, boys and girls, everybody have a seat now. That was fun. Let's think about what we have learned yesterday. We learned in order for water to change, the temperature has to change. In order for it to freeze, the temperature has to change and be very cold. When this happens, if it gets cold enough, the water will turn hard. It will change because the temperature has changed. If the temperature does not change, then the water will not change. Remember, boys and girls, the cup of ice that I had yesterday? I got those ice cubes directly out of the freezer. They were able to turn hard and be a frozen solid because the air in the freezer is very, very cold. This cup I took out and I've let it sit on the countertop for about 30 minutes. Let's take a look, boys and girls. We do not see only ice. This ice is changing. Let's stop and think. What has happened for this ice to change? Remember, we are learning all about what will happen if you change the temperature on water. First, we made the water very, very cold, and it turned into a hard ice cube. Now, we have a little bit of ice and some liquid water. What happened to turn this ice from being a hard solid to now being liquid? Did you guys say the temperature changed? You would be correct. Yes, the temperature has changed. Inside the freezer, the air is very, very cold. The air inside my room is not very cold. It is warm. Now that this ice has sat in a warm room, it has changed its shape. The ice is no longer only a hard, cold solid. It is now turning into liquid. As you can see, there is plenty of liquid in my cup. And the longer I let my cup sit out in my warm room, the more the ice will begin to melt. And before I know it, I will have an entire cup with only liquid and no ice. This has happened because the temperature has changed. The temperature is no longer really, really cold because I have taken my cup out of the freezer where the cold air is, and I've sat my cup in my room where there is warm air. Okay, boys and girls, I have a question for you. What did it take in order for this ice to begin to melt? Is it the same now that it has melted? Let's stop and think about these things. The temperature needed to change so the ice can change. The temperature was very cold inside of the freezer, and it made the water freeze and turn hard into a solid. Now, the temperature is not very, very cold. In my room, the temperature is warm. I've taken my cup out of the freezer, and I've left my cup in my room on my dresser. The temperature for the cup and the ice in the cup has changed. It went from really, really very cold, and now it's in a warm environment with warm air. So, boys and girls, now that this ice is melted, we have liquid. So, here's the question of the day. What other liquids do you know? I'll give you a hint. One that I'm thinking of is something that I know you guys all love to drink. Tomorrow's video, we'll recap and we'll go over what are some other liquids that you know. When you finish watching this video, I want you to get some ice cubes out of your freezer. Please make sure Mommy and Daddy are helping you. And sit them in a bowl, or you can sit them in a glass just like I did. And sit them out on a countertop or a windowsill, whichever you choose. And I want you to observe. Will your ice change shape? What does it feel like after 30 minutes, after 1 hour? And we'll discuss it tomorrow, your findings. Okay, boys and girls, it's been so much fun. I hope you guys are doing really well. Let's do our song to close our video.